Problem 1.26. Find the overall gain of the system whose signal flow graph is R of S shown in figure. In this figure, R of S is input, C of S is output. So 1, 2, so many systems and feedback loops are there. Let us find number of forward path gains in the problem. Most probably in this problem, 6 forward path. So come, let's go with find out the forward path. R of S to C of S. The point 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 are one forward path. Second forward path is 1, 2, 7, 6, 5, 6. Second forward path. Third forward path is 1, 2, 3, 8, 5, 6. Fourth forward path is 1, 2, 7, 4, 5, 6. Fifth forward path is 1, 2, 7, 4, 3, 8, 5, 6. Sixth forward path is 1, 2, 3, 8, 7, 4, 5, 6. So we have 6 forward paths. So you ask me, in this problem there is no letter representation, number letter representation. Then how do you say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, etc.? Here we make and we may put number for each and every node for our identification. According that rule, I had put 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 numbers for my references. Okay. So we solved the forward path formula P1. We have 6 forward paths. P1, P2, P3, P4, P5, P6. P1 is you multiplied that forward path values P1 equal to G2, G4, G6. Second forward path P2 equal to G3, G5, G7. Third forward path P3 equal to G1, G2, G7. Fourth forward path G3, G5, G8. Fifth forward path G1, G3, G7, G8, H1. Sixth forward path minus G1, G2, G6, G8, G7. This is number of forward path in this problem. Next we move on individual loop gain. How many individual loops in this problem? We may find out that individual loop. So it consisting 3 individual loop P11, P21, P31. P11 is 3, 4, 4, 3. So we get minus G4 H1. Second loop is P21 equal to minus G5 H2. Third loop is P31 equal to G1, G8, H1, H2. Next, gain product of two non-touching loop. Which two loops are non-touching in that given forward path? This is two non-touching loop. Gain product of two non-touching loop. We have two non-touching loop. Then we are analyzing in this problem having any three non-touching loop. There is no three non-touching loop. So come, let's go with calculation of del and del k. So del is 1 minus sum of individual loop plus two non-touching loop, gain of two non-touching loop. So according earlier find out 1 plus G1 H1 plus G5 H2 minus G1 G2 H1 H2 plus G1 G5 H1 H2. This is del value. After this del value, we can find out how many non-touching loop on the forward path. So del 1 is 1 non-touching loop, 1 plus G5 H2. Del 2 is 1 non-touching loop, 1 plus G4 H1 Del 3, del 4, del 5, del 6, there is no non-touching loop on the forward path, so we put 1. Come, let's go with transfer function of t. Formula is 1 by del summation of k, pk, del k. We have 3 forward paths, so we just replace 1 by del p1 del 1 up to p6 del 6. According their values, we have to replace. So finally we will get G2, G4, G6, 1 plus G5H2 plus G3, G5, G7 into 1 plus G4H1 plus G1, G2, G7 plus G3, G6, G8 minus G1, G3, G7, G8H1 minus G1, G2, G6, G8H2 by 1 plus G4H1 plus G5H2 minus G1, G8, H1, H2 plus G4, G5, H1, H2. This is transfer function of this problem.